Hey guys, so welcome back to another episode of Tarot Talks. This is the discussion about number 8, Strength. This is a Major Arcana series. Okay, so yesterday I tried to make this video about 4 times. Couldn't get the sound to work on my phone. Guess the universe just wasn't working with me. But I had a lot of downloads, quote unquote, as the New Agers would say. A lot of information coming in. So 0 through 9 is the path of the soul, okay? And this does not happen through one lifetime. You have to understand that this is like traveling through the world of matter through many lifetimes. And we have to go through this until we understand all of these archetypes and how they work together and how they actually all are a collective form of information that leads you to becoming the hermit. Okay, so we're going to get to that. I'm also going to do some videos that are going to kind of link a few cards together to get us through to number 11 before we go into the cosmos, because your journey through matter ends at number 9. You go through the wheel, which is number 10, which is actually a bridge to the cosmos. And yeah, you know what? I'm actually going to stop right there because there's a lot of stuff that I'm going to cover in those other videos that has to do with all that. Okay, so back to 8. So 8 is the number of success. It is the number of go-getters and people who get that shit done. It's mastery, okay? Even though 9, you're a full master, once you have digested the lesson of strength, which is taming the beast, which you see here, you're already the hermit. You've transformed. Once you master this lesson, you are the hermit. So what the beast is the carnal desires. It is any of our thoughts that kind of derail us from our true purpose. It's all of the things that go on within us internally. It also talks about power. So we have the astrological sign of Leo that rules this card. The ruler of Leo is the sun. So Leo is the realm of the heart. We're talking about bravery. It also rules the spine. So when someone says she's got backbone and she's got heart, those are the realm of Leo, okay? So this is like someone who can't be moved, someone who's extremely strong. So this is solar power. The power of the sun is the ultimate power in our universe, okay? But we're also talking about truth. So the sun always has to do with truth in tarot, and in astrology, it shines the light on the truth. Also, when you live in line with your heart, and what's in your heart is actually what makes you. Okay, so we have a lot of people out here running around denying what's in their heart and not living in line with what's in their heart because of many reasons. Some people are just afraid to be who they are. So there's this air of living in truth and conquering anything that goes on in our mind that derails us from living in the truth. And it's all within. It's all our inner forces that can derail us, or we can use that to make us strong and give us strength. Now, the Crowley deck, I think it's called the Enchantress. It's like this mermaid lady riding a lion. And there's also a mystery here with 8 and 11. So there's a lot of books that I've read about numerology and tarot that transpose the 8 and 11. They kind of put justice at number 8 and strength at number 11. Regardless, these two things are very important in moving into the cosmos, which is actually the inner path. So the hermit turns into himself. So as within, so without, right? We have the universe inside us, and the universe outside of us is the same as the universe inside of us. We're just a smaller copy of it. It's almost like a hologram, how it breaks up into fractals, but each fractal contains the whole. that is essentially what we are. We are holograms of light. Okay? So we are a piece of God in matter that actually contains the whole of God's knowledge. It's just all about finding it again. And once we master our inner world, our inner universe, we have become the hermit. So 8, you know, it looks like the Lamniscanti that's on top of her head, which is the infinity sign. But the Lamniscante is the name of it, and or Scate, Lamniscate. And she's closing his mouth, okay? So if we look at it that way, it's also like knowing when to speak and when not to speak. The mouth is also, it could be used in a way of power, or it could be used in a way to hurt us as far as speaking, but also what we put in our mouth can hurt us as well. So there's so many dimensions to these cards, and the deeper you meditate and you look at this imagery, and beasts are always hungry. They're always on the prowl. If we're talking about desire, we're talking about sexual desires as well. True mastery is mastering your mind, what goes in your mouth, and your sexual and carnal desires. So if you can master those 3 things, you have become a master. But you have to master your inner world, and the thoughts and the emotions that drive these actions, that make us do these things that are not good for us, okay? So if we're talking about the heart space, we're also mastering our emotions. Our emotions, you know, how many times have we acted on our emotions and afterwards we're like, I made myself look like a whole fucking fool because I acted without thinking, or I spoke without thinking. It's like the shutting of the mouth, okay? So there's so much in here. And, you know, we look at the hermit, and the hermit's quiet. The hermit listens. The hermit observes. So it's the shutting of the mouth. And you're more apt to learn if you observe. You learn more when you listen than when you speak. It's also like when someone is just like, you're such a good listener. Like, you know how to let other things speak so that you can discern for yourself. But you don't have to let the world know that you've discerned that. You know, that's information that you have collected. And, you know, running off at the mouth about things and, you know, I know this and I know that and and being a know-it-all, I mean, that's not really a good look, you know? It's the wisdom of knowing how to apply the information, not just spouting it off at the mouth. I mean, anybody can read something and claim that they know something, but what really strength is wisdom. It's knowing how to apply that information that you just read in that spiritual book into your life. Okay, so that is the essence of strength. I hope this was informative to you guys, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make some more videos and give you some more information about this. It's almost like a tunnel. 8 through 11 is a tunnel. It's a transitional phase, and they're all interconnected, and I'm going to show you how and why, and I'm also going to do a little bit of a recap because the 0 through 9 is extremely pivotal in the path of the soul and the path of learning life lessons and just gathering information about yourself and knowing yourself. And that's essentially what the occult, the tarot, and everything is about. It's about self-knowledge. It's about balance. So I hope I gave you guys some good information today. Stay tuned. There's going to be some more videos coming, and have a great day.